In this video, we're going to be talking about finding more time for writing. Have you struggled with finding more writing time? I know this is a common complaint. We usually don't have time. Either we have a job or we have kids at home or we have something else all the time, and there is really no time to write if we are not using our time wisely. And what I'm going to share with you today are 3 tips on how to find more time for writing. If you really give yourself this kind of a mindset of planning for your writing time, planning for your success in writing, then definitely you will find more time to write. So, tip number 1 is to set up your writing time for success. What that means is if you've set up your computer or your writing software or your notebook and pen before you go to sleep, it's more likely that you will wake up and get straight to your writing instead of wasting time trying to boot up your computer, finding what you have to write on, and finding that particular program or opening up that page. If everything is ready, then all you have to do is sit down and start writing. This is so crucial because even when somebody wants to go for exercise, this is the number one thing they have to do is plan the day ahead, which is keep your clothes ready so that you're not waking up in the morning and deciding what to wear or what workout to do and all of that stuff. Everything is ready. Same thing with your writing. Just keep everything ready. Keep your desk uncluttered. Keep it free of all distractions. If possible, do not access your emails or WhatsApp before you get to your writing, because everything can be a distraction. And as far as possible, it's best to eliminate all distractions so that all your energy is focused on your writing, and that way you get to it as soon as you can find time, as soon as you wake up, and you wasted the least amount of time in getting to it and getting started. Tip number 2 is planning your writing beforehand. Now this is very, very important also, because many a times people will sit at your writing desk. It may be easy to find time to just sit, but when you've sat down, then you don't know what to write and you end up staring at the blank page and wasting even more time. And that's not productive at all. So what you need to do is plan what you're going to write beforehand. And this kind of planning happens when you're either driving, when you could be walking, going for long walks, or washing the dishes, or cooking, or sometime when your mind is not that engaged and you're just doing some physical activity, and therefore your mind is free to think about what you're going to write, what scene you're going to write, what your characters are going to be talking about, what is the situation going to be, what is the conflict in that scene, etc., etc. So a little bit of planning can go a long way in finding more time to write, because when then you sit to write, you don't have to really be thinking about what to write. The words will flow easily because you've already given it a lot of thought. So if you don't do these kind of activities that help for planning your writing, then start creating such activities that will help in planning your writing. If possible, go for a long walk the night before, or you could even, as you fold your clothes, as you wash the dishes, remember to think about your writing. Even reminding yourself that you've got to give yourself a little extra time to just plan what you're going to write will go a long way in giving you more time towards your writing. Tip number 3 is to utilize all the wasted slots of time that we keep wasting throughout our day. If you're waiting for appointments, if you're waiting to drive to the school for something, or if you're waiting in a grocery line, or if you're just waiting for a phone call, any time can be utilized as writing time. Even if you have 15 to 20 minutes, you can utilize that to maybe write down 10 to 15 lines of dialogue that you're going to use in a scene. Maybe you can write a little setup for your scene. Maybe you can give a little character description at the start of your scenes. Or maybe you can read your scene again, work on getting words on the page. This is also a way of gaining time. And so these 3 tips will definitely help you add more time to your writing so that you're not wasting time, you're using all the time available to you, and make it a conscious effort to actually get more writing time. So if this resonated with you, please leave me a comment below and I'll see you on the next video.